Yo, 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 you know what this is, man. It's your favorite channel, man. It's CTB. This is Chin Tuck Boxing. I'm your boy Jay Slay. Make you a quick chin check real quick. Before I start, hit the like button, man. Do yourself a favor, subscribe to the channel, man. We drop content every week. Really been dropping content a lot lately, so stay tuned to the channel, man. We still growing. And to our day ones, you know, we appreciate you guys, man, for sticking with us. This is gonna be a real quick video. I just have a question. Actually, I have two questions. My first question to you guys is it time now that we can finally admit it? Can we finally admit now that Joshua's team ducked Deontay Wilder? Can we finally now say that the $50 million offer that Deontay Wilder's team offered to Tyson Fury's team, not Tyson Fury, excuse me, AJ's team was real? Can we finally say that? Can we finally say that the $12.5 million that they was offering Deontay, that they then boosted up to $15 million, was a lowball offer? Can we finally admit that when they tried to sign Wilder at the Zone, and Wilder said as long as AJ's in the contract, when he went to the Zone and then AJ wasn't in the contract and he declined him, can we finally stop with the narrative that Deontay Wilder ducked Joshua and a $100 million payday? Can we finally let that shit go? That shit ruined what could have been a classic heavyweight fight. Possibly the classic heavyweight battle, man, because there would have been a rematch involved. They could have had 2 fights, possibly 3, if they would have had 1-1. Can we finally stop with this fan shit? This is what I was talking about in my last video. This is what the casuals do. When the casuals are willing to pay for shit, we get robbed for the real gold. We get robbed for the real fights, bro. If the casuals wasn't spinning these narratives for them to duck people if the casuals wasn't sticking around with these same talking points, I'll put it this way. If the casuals wasn't leaning on to Hearns' words instead of leaning to the common sense, that fight would have happened 3-4 years ago, bro. Hearns come out and say, oh, nobody knows Deontay Wilder in America. Walking around New York asking random people, do they know who Deontay Wilder is? Like New York is the whole country or something. Like that little block on the New York, that little strip on New York he was on was the whole country. Come on, bro. Oh, people know I can walk down the street. Everybody know AJ when I walk down the street in UK. UK is about the size of Texas, I heard. People, and then arguing with people on Facebook because they want to repeat what Hearns said. Oh, nobody knows Wilder in America. They wouldn't know him if you not Joshua out. They wouldn't know him then. The man offered him $50 million and 50% of the split. The fans got in the way and was complaining about that, saying, what did he do to deserve 50-50 split? What you mean, what did he do? He deserved 50-50 split because he put in the money up in the beginning. He's taking the risk. He offered you $50 million and sent it to you in escrow. Oh, I need proof of funds. So the fans running with that. Need proof of funds shit. Because Hearns said it. You wasn't going to see the funds. So that's my first question. My first question to you guys is, can we now put that argument to rest? Can we now say that Hearns did not want to see Joshua get knocked the fuck out by Deontay Wilder 4 years ago? Between 3 and 5 years ago. I forgot how long that shit was going on. Can we finally admit that Hearns knew that Wilder's style was bad for Joshua's style? Can we now say that and put it out there? And can you now take responsibility for allowing the casual fans and Hearns from ruling a classic fight that could have happened? Can we now say that? All right, my next question is, I already know, but people are already overlooking Wilder. They're already saying Usyk versus Fury for undisputed. That fight is garbage. It is going to be nothing but feints and movement. Not to mention, it'd be the shortest heavyweight versus the tallest heavyweight. It's going to be a bunch of feints and shit. And more than likely Fury gonna win just because he's big as fuck. It won't be because he be more skilled. It won't be because of none of that. Cause really, Usyk to me is more skilled than him. He's more skilled than Fury. He's just that too much big. He's just too much more. It's too much more of man for Usyk, man. He weighed in at what, 221 for Joshua? Fury walking around damn near 300 pounds. The only reason why Wilder has a shot at beating Fury is because Wilder's 6'7"? Usyk is what, 6'3", between 6'3" and 6'5"? Somewhere around there. He no taller than 6'5". They will be the smallest heavyweight versus the tallest heavyweight, the biggest heavyweight. And both of them have the same type of style. They both want to be herky-jerky, and they both do a lot of feints. It'd be a feint fest until somebody actually throws something. We could have had, this is what I'm trying to say, we could have had AJ versus Wilder. 2 power punches. Whoever land first. That's the type of tension I'm on with a heavyweight fight. I'm on that type of time with heavyweight fights. I want to see somebody land a shot and take that fight over. That's what a heavyweight shot's supposed to be. That's Wilder and AJ, before AJ took his loss and lost his confidence. We could have had that. AJ lost. Wilder lost controversially to Tyson Fury. Fury tried to duck out the fight to fight AJ because he knew this was the AJ was going to show up. They all knew. Look at my last video. I said in my last video. They all knew that this was going to be the AJ that showed up. If AJ can't take Usyk punches, he cannot take no other top heavyweight punches. He's not going to be able to take them. He damn sure not going to be able to take Wilder's punches. And I am as a boxing fan, I'm not even mad. I'm just more so hurt. I got to add something to this video. I know it's going to be short. I got to add one more thing to this video. I just hope that other fighters learn from this, bro. Like other fighters, like look what we're going through now with the Crawford Spence. We're going through a similar situation. We're going to keep, as fans, we're going to keep bickering about their resumes and how Crawford don't have a resume at welterweight and how Crawford competition wasn't that great. And we're going to actually keep having this debate as fans, giving them the opportunity to not pay for the fight, to not offer us the fight, because we still bickering as fans while paying for shit. Because let's be honest, man, Pacquiao was done, bro. So we going to watch the Pac. We all happy about the Pacquiao Spence fight, knowing Pacquiao was about to be watched. Nobody was picking Pacquiao to beat Spence. And if they are picking Pacquiao to beat Spence, they are Pacquiao fans. They're casual fans. The people that we arguing with on Instagram and Facebook, and the people that be in our comment section that we talk about Pacquiao on this channel. We are arguing as fans against that. Instead of having that fight now, we are saying, oh, he ain't fight nobody, he had to fight somebody. So now he go in here and fight Porter. So let's say I don't think it's gonna happen, but let's say Crawford go in here and lose to Porter. So now as fans, we just got robbed from another fight. Now we just got robbed from watching Crawford and Spence fight for everything. They both undefeated. And they both got all the belts left, except for Ugas. We can be robbed from that fight doing the same shit that we just finished losing with this last AJ loss. Let's go back down. Let's go down farther the line. Let's look at the 135 division. Look at all these fighters that's in 135 right now. Ain't none of them fighting each other. None of them fighting each other. We sitting here bickering as fans. Oh, David Haney is the best. Oh no, Ryan Garcia, he has the fan base, so they got to come to him for the fan base. He has this and has that. Oh no, but Tank's the money man, so they got to come to Tank. Tank's the money man. Oh, Lopez is undisputed, even though he missing one belt, but he's undisputed, so he get to pick and choose. We literally are missing out on great fights because fans are allowing promoters to keep feeding you shit and you running with the narratives instead of seeing if your fight is the best. You are just wishing your fight is the best and praying and hoping that your fight is the best and hope they don't run across the right person that beat them. That's what they did with AJ, man. This is exactly what they did with AJ. Whenever they got close to making undisputed, when Wilder was in the picture, they would throw Dillian White in the way. Every time. Every time. They was hoping and praying somebody beat Wilder first. They was hoping and praying. When it happened to be Fury, you see what they tried to do. You saw what they tried to do when they pretty much robbed the man of his belt when he went in there and fought Fury. They tried to undercut, instead of giving the man his rematch, they tried to undercut him and fight Fury. Because they know what it is. They know Joshua had a better chance at beating Fury than he did at beating Wilder. Excuse me. They knew that, man. They knew it. They robbed us of a great fight. And I would hate. I'm gonna be honest. I see Crawford and Spence going on the same path. One of them gonna wind up losing. Now Spence's eye is having issues. I know he just had eye surgery. I hope it's 100%. I pray to God it's 100%. I pray it is. Because I would hate for that fight to be tainted on an eye injury. I don't want to see. AJ just had an eye injury. We see how he took off the gas or whatever. I don't know what round he got it hurt in, but that fight could be possibly tainted if he has an eye injury now. Like, I would hate for these fights that we've been praying for as fans don't come through because of these promoters. Because people on the wrong side of the street, or people need to see proof of funds, or people need to see stiffer competition on their resume first, even though the man's ranked number 1 pound for pound. Like, I'm tired of it, yo. I'm tired of it as a fan. And when are you gonna be tired as a fan? With that being said, boy, this is your boy Jay Slay, the CTB. Chin Tuck Boxing. You just got chin check. Peace.